Hello, folks, and welcome to... What? Are you kidding me? Today I'd like to talk a little bit about, of course it's voting time, and one of the biggest things all our hopefuls talk about is Social Security and Medicare. As if they have a plan or if they're going to do something about it. That seems to be the biggest thing talked about every single election, no matter what we're running for. It's a talk of the town, but yet right after, bop, we got problems, there's no money, bop, we got no problems, we're going broke. As a 46-year-old man, I've been working since I'm 30 years old. Every week I'd look at my paycheck, just like everyone else out there, and you see money being deducted. Whether it's for Social Security, your taxes, FICA, medical, whatever. It's being taken out of your paycheck, and hopefully it's being spent the proper way. The way that our government, our trusting government, says it should be spent. And it scares me to know that there might not be Social Security in the future. There might not be Medicare. So you ask yourself, you've worked your whole life. What do you do? What do you do? You've trusted these politicians to do right with this fund, and it's not even on a start of getting any better. We just continue to hear, still going downhill. 2036 downhill. Now you hear it's going to be earlier. It's going to be earlier. It's going to be earlier. We need to do something about it. Okay? Here's what we need to do about it, politicians, okay? You at least have to have a plan. I know your plan, and we know it's not going the right way. People of America could tell. Just pick up the newspaper. Pick up the computer. It's not going the right way. So obviously we have the wrong people handling that department. Wrong people are guiding us in the wrong direction for it. So here's what you need to do, because you're always talking about the people who are putting into it and not the people who aren't putting into it. So what you need to do is have a plan. Whether it works or it doesn't, you got a plan. You got to give us some direction we're heading. Whether it's in the shithole, which we know where we are going, or not. You need to take the people who put into it. They're grandfathered in. Put that money aside. You're all set. You've put into it. We've taken the money from you, whether we used it for Social Security people now who are collecting it, or if we accidentally mistook it to build roads in other countries like the Middle East or somewhere else. I'm just saying. But you're grandfathered in. You're taking care of Medicare, Social Security, and then come up with some new fund or scam or whatever you want to call it. Come up with some new thing we could call it. It's no longer called Social Security. It's called this. We'll start a whole new program. All right? And then we put the people who are putting into it and let them start. Just like a pension fund. You're vested or whatever the situation may be. You have to have some direction. You can't just leave the people high and dry. We already know that that's a bad idea. It would be catastrophic. So what you do is you do something about it beforehand. You don't wait for it to happen. And I see a lot of times the politicians of today, they wait till it's too late. Let's not wait till it's too late. We'll do something about it. Like most people do in a household. You don't want it to be too late of the situation that's going on in the household. So you take care of it ahead of time. You see, sometimes we need to think realistically, like your average household. That's what we need to do here. Simple situation. But you handle it now. Not when it's too late. Folks, in 2 weeks, no one across America will get Social Security or Medicare. Holy uproars. That's absolutely insane. I'll tell you what, though, they'll continue to take your money out of your paychecks each week. So we need to start having a plan. Is there a politician out there who has a plan? Is there a politician out there who has a real solid plan for our future Social Security and Medicare? Is there? Let me know if there is. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to read about it on TV. Now, I'm not talking about a politician who is just going to talk the talk just to get in office. I mean someone who's going to get into office and implement the plan that they have. Is there one out there? Let me know. You're listening and watching. What? Are you kidding me?